another video. I know it's been a while. I don't even have general excuses. I've just been really busy in my business, and I mean, if you do YouTube or you're used to watching videos, you know how much effort it does take to film videos, and I've just been really busy outside of this YouTube world, so I haven't even had time to even sit and watch videos, which is crazy for me because I love it. It's like one of my favorite pastimes, but it is what it is. Anyways, excuses aside, today's video is a review and demo on the Lancome Teint Idole. I'm not speaking in French, but anyways, Ultra 24-hour makeup. Like, my pronunciation is terrible. But anyways, so I went to Sephora and I got the color 530 Suede, and I had a little demo in store. I was kind of rushing, so I was like, you know what, let me try it. I love Lancome products. I never have issues with their products or anything. And it's kind of like a higher end makeup brand, I guess you could say. So in terms of, like, I knew the seamlessness would be on point. I knew the quality would be on point. I knew the coverage would be medium coverage but lightweight, and that's exactly what I love. I don't go for heavier weight makeup just because I use concealers to cover up whatever areas that need to be covered, so it's never that serious for me. So everything just seemed great, and I came home, did the application process. I was like, girl, you look bomb. I was looking in the mirror, like, so happy with what I look like, until I took a selfie. And you know what, putting it on, I could tell. I've had so many different types of foundations, so I know what my face does well with, and I could tell it was really red toned, like undertone. And I was like, you know what, I've had foundation like that before, and like I couldn't find my usual foundations. I couldn't find Giorgio Armani, I couldn't find Estee Lauder, so I was like, I can make it work. I don't think I want to pay 55 Canadian dollars to make it work. I've realized that now, and I don't think I'm going to keep it. So you'll tell in this review it looks bomb when you put it on, but I'll post some photos of selfies that I took. I look a different color than my body, and being my color, my pigmentation, I guess you can say, I range from red and yellow tones, and I've been on here for quite some time, so I have gotten a lot of feedback from people kind of arguing or like putting in their input of what kind of skin undertone that I am. And trust me, I know when I say that I'm mainly yellow. Some areas can be red, it kind of can be a mix, but I can't just go with straight red tone makeup. I look crazy. I really, really do. So as beautiful and wonderful as this product is, it just didn't work for my skin color. Like, it was just, I looked really orange. I look really orange, and I like to look more brown. I like to look my color. I will have to say that this is a no-go, which is really rare on my channel. Like, I noticed that I really review a lot of makeup that is like perfect for me. Just probably because I'll test it out. Like, I don't do first impressions, although they'd be really fun. I should. I was gonna do it with this one, but I had to go out, and I ended up wearing it, and I went out with this makeup. That's the crazy thing. I don't even want to see the photos other people have, or the flashback, or anything. Like, I feel like I'm gonna look like a psycho. But anyway, this is just, yeah, this is gonna go back. I'm gonna be quite honest, it's gonna go back. It's just not working for me. If you guys are my skin tone, you'll kind of understand, depending on if your undertone is yellow or red, what I'm talking about. But this is just not, this is not for me. It sucks because it's beautiful, it's great quality, like everything was perfect until the undertone part, and I was like, I'm orange. Like, I look orange. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in this video. I'm very far away from the screen right now, but you'll see it in the photo that I post. So anyways, check out the second half of this video so you can see the application process of how wonderfully and easily it kind of blends in. Just like, it's not caked on, it doesn't feel caked on. I honestly don't feel like I'm even wearing makeup on. So for those of you who have a different undertone, or it kind of works better for your skin color, I would say definitely this is a beautiful product, wonderful product. But for me, and retailing at 55 Canadian dollars, I've just, like, I'm gonna return it and probably just end up getting my usual Giorgio Armani. I'll just order it online. So stay tuned for more videos. I have some palettes to review as well that I just recently bought, and I've been sitting there and I've been staring at, like, when will I have the time? I'm so excited. Like I haven't even swatched them. Like that's how like my heart like palpitates like every time I see them. Like I just want to play in these, but I want to be true and genuine and do it on my channel with you guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you really did appreciate this video. I know it really geared more towards people of my skin tone and like darker skinned women, but this just doesn't really work for me. Hopefully it works for you guys. Let me know if you have the product, your comments below on how you guys kind of worked with the tone, different skin tone, sorry, different undertones, if it was perfect for you, and what shades you guys kind of use. So thank you guys for watching. Check the demo next.
So getting into it, this is the foundation, and I'm just applying it with my usual Sephora flat brush for foundation. As you can tell, it's going on really nicely. I don't overdo how much foundation I put on just because I do a lot with my concealer, so I just don't want to do the most with both. That's just too hot for that, honey. It's too hot for a lot of makeup. Anyways, so I'm putting on what I normally would with any makeup, and what I usually like with higher end brands is that it's just such a flawless application. It's just really smooth. You find that their foundations are more smooth, so you don't really need to wear a lot. It's like light, medium coverage and lightweight. That's my like favorite combination. Anyway, so as I'm putting on, you can tell I'm a little orangey than what I'm used to being. I'm just not a fan of that. I do know this is the 530 Suede C, so I'm assuming the C stands for cold and the W stands for warm. There was no other option for my skin tone, so obviously, like doing this review, I kept in mind the fact that like this is really what all you're gonna get with my skin tone anyways, or maybe it's because of Canada, I'm not sure. But yeah, I just was not a fan of just this coloring. Anyways, I'll leave a link below, of course, for my full face routine. I just didn't feel like it was necessary to post it in a review and demo, seeing as you guys have seen that like 1,000 times. It is a little bit more updated, so I will film a more updated one, and then yeah. So I did want to add the contour process of this because I wanted to show you guys how it blends in with the Lancome stick. I absolutely love this contour stick, well, it's foundation stick, but whatever, use it for contour. And it really looks amazing in general. So I was like, okay, this works for me all the time. I'm just going to use my usual routine and show you guys how I make this foundation work in my normal routine. So I'm just blending it like I normally would do and applying it in my general areas, and you can kind of see as how it blends with the makeup. And if you're one of those people who prefers more makeup, so like a little bit heavier, then you'd probably put more of an amount of it on. But for me, I'm happy with this amount. So I'm just like working it in as I normally would do. And as you guys know, blending ain't no joke. And neither are my edges. Don't mind my hair. That's why I had a headband on previously. I just did not lay my edges. They were just there, literally under this wig. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just really blending it and trying to make this foundation work for me, and I'm just not, yeah. Like, I think at some point I just got tired of blending and wasn't feeling it. So this is the general look. It's just not me. Like, I know and I'm happy with my makeup, and this just wasn't one of those times. It really wasn't. So, for us, it's gonna be a mess.